We'll probably do 3 nights, I think. We'll do 3 nights in 4 days, especially since we have a group. Special thank you to our one viewer in the chat for asking an excellent question. Will we see Sasquatch this winter? The answer is yes. I used to think that when you had an encounter, specifically with that species, I'm not saying this like as a blanket term for all species, for all cryptids, but with Sasquatch in particular, I think at this point in my life, at this point in your life, um, it's safe to say that it used to feel like a right place, right time, or an encounter would happen when we least expect it. But now I think it's something that you can sort of create. It's something that you can manifest. It's something that you can sort of instigate, make happen. So that's what we'll do when we go to West Virginia. Is I think that we will plan to create an encounter, create an experience. I think would be really cool. Are there any games you're excited for this year? Post Malone's Hunt Showdown event. Hunt Showdown is a video game produced by Crytek. It's my favorite video game. I play it the most. It's a 1800s extraction shooter, but we need to finish Alan Wake, the Alan Wake DLC. We should actually play that tonight, by the way. I'm excited for that. We also need to get the new Life is Strange. Big fans of the Life is Strange series because they are the butterfly effect. So you can actually choose your story and influence the outcome of the game of the story. I'm a big fan of those. So we need to get Life is Strange, finish Alan Wake, and I know there's other titles I want for sure, but I'm drawing a blank now that I'm on the spot. Good question. What about you? What's your plan? Tell me and the chat that's also me. What game are you playing? I can't believe we're not streaming Lake House right now. Realistically, if we were just streaming Lake House, we'd probably have 30 viewers. Nancy Drew, I can't stop. Did you beat it yet? You should be streaming Nancy Drew, chat, which is me and Lauren. You should be streaming Nancy Drew at your computer. Or better yet, you should go on cam and I should go on cam and we should both live stream and host like a live stream of us talking in our own house in separate rooms. If you're anybody, because we have one viewer and it's Lauren, if you're anybody watching this from your now moment but my past, this live stream has just been me and my girlfriend talking, and she's playing Nancy Drew computer game in the room, literally right behind me. She's in there. If you want to know what true love looks like and true support and true loyalty, when your partner is the only one in the chat and you live together, that's fucking loyalty. Let's go. F's in the chat for Lauren. Here we go. It's lit. F's in the chat for our Our one viewer. Currently 2 viewers. Hello, welcome to the stream. If you're just now getting here, one viewer, it's been me and my girlfriend talking for, yep, goodbye. Lauren, I wonder if maybe Cindy, hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Love the angel wings. Love the star. Cindy, thank you for joining. We are just chatting. I'm chatting with Spooky2. We're talking about Bigfoot and Sasquatch and video games. Any galactic input, always. Thanks, James. Emma Starseed. Excellent. Thank you for being here. We are all Starseeds. I'm from Sirius. Cindy, do you know your Starseed origins? Do you know anything about your galactic family? Anything you'd like to share in the chat today? Taigetan. I got it. Right. Tay was a abbreviation. So Taigetan Starseed. Excellent. So tell me if you don't mind sharing. We're looking to have some conversations. So if you are a Taigetan Starseed, do you have any memories? Do you know anything about your friends, your family from back home? Any information that you would like to share about that? Pukachu in the chat is also a starseed. She is not Taigetan, but she is of other origins. I don't have much info that I can share. Certainly. All good. Well, thank you for being here. I love the Charistus angel wings you posted. Got to give a shout out to the 6th density Charistus. And thank you for being here. I'm sure you follow Cosmic Agency and you follow Mary Swaz channel. I know was an Irma. I was Charistus too. Awesome. That's very exciting to hear. I think the Irma is probably like my favorite extraterrestrial race because they're just so cool and so awesome and so badass. I'm sure you heard recently that Mary is a Irma starseed herself, which is pretty awesome. We're big Irma fans. We actually have 3 cats, 3 little Irma starseeds as well. So Cindy, about the Charistus, did you ever look into the cause? Did you know anything about the cause? Very fascinating subject, secret society to research. Welcome to the chat, everybody. I see that we have 4 or 5 people in the chat. We're just talking about star seeds and Sasquatch and extraterrestrials. Yeah, Dante. Yeah, Cindy. I don't know why Dante doesn't really, he doesn't really like Cosmic Agency, but that's okay, right? We don't judge. We don't care. It's all, from my perspective, it's all knowledge. It's all information. I follow Dante as well too. I even have some people who are part of the cause follow me on Instagram, which I find to be pretty awesome. I follow Dante on YouTube as well. I oftentimes wish that the Charistus would do more in the direction of involvement and intervention the way that the negative, more regressive races do. Don't know much about it. Very complex. Dante is not, he doesn't like the disclosure. I think he's just on his own agenda. I agree. I completely agree with that. I'm sure he's involved in so many very complicated things that the average public civilian has no idea the type of pressure and stress and work that he does full time. And I think that it's pretty isolating, pretty lonely. responsibility that he has. So when it comes to other people coming forward with extraterrestrial contact, being contactees or having their own types of disclosures, it's sometimes easier to just stay in your own path, stay in your own mission, and try not to get involved with so many other groups and factions and organizations. Even if I do see it to be a little bit more of an opportunity for community and collaboration, I understand that people need to stay on their path. I'm one of them. I oftentimes just do my thing, and I understand the need for that. Hello, hello. Welcome to the chat. Hello, hello. Welcome. I think is it Karthik? Is that how you pronounce it? Welcome to the chat. We are just talking about Sasquatch and star seeds and extraterrestrials. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here. Thanks for checking out the stream. We're just chatting. My lunch break just ended. Glad was able to share a bit. Thanks for everything you share. Thank you for being here, Cindy. Take care. Nice connecting with you. Nice chatting with you. Karthik, I have a question. What time is it? Wherever you are, where you're watching from, what time is it there? Curious. India. Excellent. 12:16 a.m. Well, that is very late, very early. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. It is 1:47 Eastern time in the United States. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. If you are here from Instagram, thank you for checking out the stream. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. So Karthik, where did you find the stream from? How do you know Daniel James? I know you're from Cosmic Agency. Awesome. Excellent. Thank you very much for being here. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's me. I've been doing Robert's voice on Cosmic Agency. I want to say, Lauren, if you're still here, you might know. 2021, 3 years, maybe. I think I've been doing Robert's voice for 3 years. Gosha is a friend of mine. She's very sweet. 4 years. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Yeah, because I think we started in 2020, I think. And I started doing on Cosmic Agency. I was originally doing Ragel, the voice of Ragel, and then Gosha asked me to start doing Robert's voice as well too. And the funny origin story with that is that she originally wanted somebody who could speak Spanish and English so that she could have one male doing Robert's voice in both languages. But I don't natively know Spanish. I was only able to speak it phonetically and very, very poorly at that. But she thought that I did such a good job in the English version that she offered me to just take the English Robert. And so I've been doing it consistently ever since now for about 4 years. And I enjoy doing it. I'm grateful to still be involved because I know that, AI is taking over. And there are so many apps now where you can just generate AI voices that sound great. They get the job done. And you wouldn't have to, as a producer like Gosha, as a video producer, you wouldn't have to wait for your voice actors to record the voiceover and mix it and send it over to you. And then you could finish the videos when the voiceovers are done. So she could easily just be doing AI for all of the other voices now. But she still kind of keeps myself involved, and she keeps, I think, Claudia, who does Annika once in a while, involved whenever there's Annika voiceovers that are in need. So I think Gosha tries to keep some real humans doing the voiceover, but once in a while she uses AI voices as too. And I just do it, for fun, to stay involved in the community and to show my support. I know that Gosha is on vacation right now. I think she goes on vacation like once a week, once a month, and she just put out a video recently that she didn't need me for, but whenever she has Robert dialogue in the voiceover, it's always me. You said you remember being a member of Canine Race. Yes. I think Mary need a video about the Loopies. Any connections there? Yes. What an excellent question. Thank you for asking that. So the answer is yes. That was such a deep question to ask. So that those canine races in the video that Mary put out, there was a couple different races mentioned, but she talked about factions, like they have their own federation, which is so amazing. And if you really study extraterrestrials and races and factions, you do notice that we never talk about canine races. We never talk about canine species and subvariants. So, what I can tell you is this: those canine races that she mentioned, that Mary mentioned in her video, which I hope she does more about, I hope we can talk more about canine races. They did exist on planet Earth. They did used to inhabit our side of the cosmos. They have been sequestered and quarantined because obviously our secret societies, the controllers of Earth, they don't want the canine races to have any involvement or any leverage or any um, influence on planet Earth, because they're very much like the Irma in this sense, where all they want is planetary liberation. All they want is the freedom of the Earth collective consciousness. So, to answer your question, yes, I am a canine starseed. Now, I can't say everything on stream on YouTube in regards to my starseed origins, because that invites a lot of danger and attacks. Obviously, the canines they're not somebody that our secret societies want any involvement of. But what I can tell you is I'm producing a movie, and the movie is called Oma, and I depict one of my past lives. Okay, one of my past lives where I was a canine human Lyrian hybrid. So if you've ever seen the movies, there's the American films Underworld. Uh, if you're familiar with werewolves or lycanthropes. So this particular race, one of my past lives, we were humanoid canine hybrid mix. So we looked very similar to humans. We had mostly human features, but then we would have a lot of canine DNA, canine characteristics, um, canine attributes, right? So some of their physical appearance looked kind of dog like in a sense. Um, one of the depictions would be like if you look up a movie from the 90s called Wolf with Jack Nicholson, um, one of the underworld films has werewolf hybrids. So I'm trying to give you like American film examples of what from movies like we could kind of look like. But if you was to take a human and mix it with a canine, that would be similar to what we looked like. So I work very much in the theme of canine energy. So that's one of my past lives is being a human canine hybrid. But in Mary Swaz's video about the Loopy, they talk about the Egyptian depictions, right? The Anubis, those are all like a real species. Those were a real extraterrestrial race of canine beings. Now look at it like this. You've got full on dog canine extraterrestrials that are mostly canine featured the same way the Irma are all feline. But then you're going to have everything in between as well too. You're going to have they might be more another sub race of canine that's mixed. So I can't tell you anymore about my particular starseed origin or the names of my race, like where I come from, but it's very, very, very canine coded. It's very canine themed. So I appreciate you asking. I think that I very much wish that there would be more videos by Mary and even Gosha, Cosmic Agency, maybe even Robert, where we're talking more about the canine races. But let me just tell you this. I think that there is a reason why they're not talked about very much. That's it. How do you feel about how it's depicted in media? It's cool, bro. Irma said Lupis cooperate with the Procyon Lyrian race from Canis Minor. That's correct. Dante said some Charistus have wolf DNA, I guess. Some Charistus are Lupi starseeds. That's awesome. See, now I didn't even know that. You just taught me something. I did not know that yet. So let's talk a little bit more about that, Karthik. Do you follow Dante? Like how much of the cause, how much of the Charistus do you follow? How much do you know? I only know what you can find on YouTube, right? Like I follow Dante on YouTube. I have a couple people from the cause that follow me on Instagram, but I'm not integrated in that community or in that society of people yet. I'd like to be. I would love for anybody from the cause, anybody from the Charistus to reach out to me, get in touch with me. Let's have a conversation. But I didn't know that the Charistus shared canine Procyon DNA. That was new to me. That makes a lot of sense because any of the races that are very pro-human, right? They're very pro-Earth, very pro-Lyrian. I'm finding that they are more so on like the feline and the canine side, right? They're more that sort of archetype, right? The feline canine archetypes. They really love Earth and they really do love Lyrians and they really do love humans. And I think that's why you don't see a lot of it in mainstream media. Also, Lauren, her Pikachu asked a question in the chat, which I really appreciate. So, how do you feel about how it's depicted in media? So, let's talk about canine extraterrestrials, canine starseeds, canine energy, canine archetype, and how it's depicted in mainstream media. Do you ever notice how we have werewolves? They're mutant creatures that transform and they kill humans, right? Werewolves are depicted to be feared. They're depicted to be dangerous. You know that we have lycanthropy. You know that we have the dogmen. There's a many full canine dogman species in the United States, and they're feared. They're demonized in culture, in media. That's because all of the canine races are demonized so that humans fear them. because all they want to do is help us. That's all I'm going to say. Karthik says, I'm in a Telegram channel. There are a lot of videos there. I'm familiar with most of the info he shares. Recently, he said he will be back in 10 years. Hey, Karthik, I have a Telegram account. Could you link me? Could you link me that Telegram link so that I can join the group and get involved? You can DM me on Instagram. You can DM me on Facebook. Thank you. I'll join, and that way I will catch up on everything that you're familiar with as well too. So Pikachu, to answer your question, I think that canines, wolf entities, are depicted in mainstream media in a negative way, because I think that the controllers of Earth do not want us to connect to canines and to see them as a power symbol. Yeah, Karthik, I don't know if you heard me say this earlier to Cindy, but I wish that the cause and Dante would collaborate more, be more open to working with groups and organizations like Cosmic Agency. I understand why he would want things to be separate and do his own thing and stay on his own mission, but I'm also a big fan. I have a sense of community